From Daikin Park in Houston, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill here today, Framber Valdez. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Inside, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
What do you got? 2-0, check swing, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Check swing, and he went. And now 3 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now Juan Soto. And that is out of play.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. No outs, runner on second. Outside low, and that's ball 2. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Full count.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Lindor, the lead runner out at second. Soto on at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Lindor zipping around third. Safe. And it's 1-0. first and second. No outs. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. This guy with light tower power. And the first offering is not close.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Fought off foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Just missed. And that's downstairs. Ball two.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next one misses, and that's ball three.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Starling Marte. And a curve drops in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ball.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Curveball drops in there. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
A little bit low, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ground ball. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Kodai Senga.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike. That one out to right. Soto. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Let's go, Isaac.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one missing low. 1 out, bases empty. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Just off the inside edge. And that one is downstairs. And now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
On the ground to the left. Throws to first in time. And they get the out on Alvarez. Inning over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 1-0. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Valdez back to work.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field. Bangs off the wall.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now, here is Luis Angel Acuna. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Alvarez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one not close, and it's 2-1. That's down and in. Next offering is fouled back. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That one felt good, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
to the top of the lineup. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
So a man aboard. Here's Juan Soto. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Headed for the plate. The relay. He'll score, and it's 4-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. RBI single his last time up. That misses. 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ha! 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. On the ground. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Nimmo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Just the second inning, but already stirring out there in the bullpen. Forrest Whitley getting loose out there. Soto on third with 2 out. And that one is inside ball 1.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
That misses, and it's a full count. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the top of the second. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Marte stands in now, looks at that one inside. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Outside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the bump, Forrest Whitley.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. Out to short, Pena. Off balance throw, in time. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So 9 batters come to the plate, 4 of them score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 5 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Dyken Park, now it's going to be Christian Walker. And that one clips the corner.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. Now one missed. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor ranging after it. Squeezes it. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yainer Diaz stands in now and watches strike one. Senga, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Alvarez makes the catch. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Lindor on to first. That is the inning. Astros are down quietly, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning, and here is Francisco Alvarez.
Come on, Forrest. Go back to New York.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Well, these Mets
ball,
really
no
impressing
strike.
me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Angel.
So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. He's already homered in this game. That misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Hot shot to third. To first. And
out.
there's two away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The shortstop takes the ball. Almost got him. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Juan Soto waiting to hit for the Mets. And a pitch. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. And now it's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. That's inside.
1 ball.
Lindor off of first with two away. Whitley throws over. Lindor back in there. Lindor the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
As we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Chas McCormick. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Next pitch is outside.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one back. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. And they're on the board. It's 5-1.
was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Here's Ben Gamble. Off the mark there. Ball one.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Next offering is in for a strike. That's ripped. Base hit. Man at first, nobody out. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
That's off the mark, and that's ball one.
1-0.
Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo. And he makes the catch. One away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Flied to right his first time. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Man at first, one away. And now the count is even. Out towards left center. Taylor on the move. Brings it in. And there are two outs.
Now batting, third baseman,
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Not even close there. And that is ball one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gamble leads off first with two down to the inning.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a foul ball, he stays alive. In the air, right side. Soto really on his horse for it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, start of the fourth. Juan Soto now. And that one almost got him. The 1-0. High fly ball out towards left center. McCormick has it sized up. Pulls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Just missed.
One ball.
Bases
no
empty,
strike.
one away. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Altuve slings to first. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
2 down, bases empty. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
2 outs, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Now a chance for Brandon Nimmo. And it's fouled away.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Just off the inside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Mets strand 1. They're up 5-1. And we're back. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And that one handled. Tosses to first. Out. And they get the out on Alvarez.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian.
And now it's Christian Walker. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. The Astros down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him. 2 away now.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. That's through there for a strike.
Ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Nimmo going back on it. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. He flexes his power with that swing, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Chas McCormick digs in now. First pitch just misses. Two outs and one in scoring position. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-0. And there's a ball. Ben Gamel waiting to hit for Houston. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ben Gamel up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball 1 there. Pena over at second. McCormick at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Houston, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Starling Marte. Whitley back to work. And takes low for ball 1. Marte, a former Gold Glove winner, 36 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And there's a foul ball.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
1-2.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Next one in the dirt. Headed towards the corner. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped on a line. McCormick makes the play, and there's one down.
Up next to the mat, center fielder Tyrone
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 2 in this one. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Breaking ball misses down and away. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Alvarez in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Angel.
And the batter now, Luis Angel Acuna. He's already homered here in this one. Line to left. McCormick makes the grab on the run. Mets leave 1, and it remains 5-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by-pitch to lead off the inning.
That's a scary one when it's riding up above the letters. Looked to me like he just tried to overthrow the fastball a little bit. Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Altuve at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Well, these Astros being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Runner goes again. Pitch misses. Throw to third. He's safe. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Has grounded out a couple of times. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
2 on, 1 out. And that's down and away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Christian Walker now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And a foul ball. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Dedniel Nunez preparing to come on if needed. Young getting loose as well. The 1-1 is fouled off. Squirts away a little bit. Paredes off of first with 2 away. Good eye in that spot.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Yainer Diaz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance.
That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base pass. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Off the mark there, 1-0.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off down the right side.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Dyken Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Foul ball there. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
No. 1 ball.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. Leaping, and it's gone. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-4.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
1 out, base is empty. Mark Vientos will hit next. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that's downstairs and outside. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Couple of walks and a strikeout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's through there for a strike.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-4. You're dialed into the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Dedniel Nunez.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 2. And a swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Buto up and loosening in the pen. Minter getting cranked up as well. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
So up next, Chas McCormick. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Oh, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Nunez keeping an eye on him.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that one hit to first, and foul ball. Pena aboard here at first with nobody out. And now 2-2. Missed inside with the curve.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
First and second, no outs. Gamble, the next to hit. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And he grounds one to the right side. Acuna in plenty of time to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
That right there was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a couple of runs.
And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. 1 down, runners at second and third. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2-2 now.
Full count.
Up the middle, Acuna. And there's 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That clips the corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lifted in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. And that will end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Astros 5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Ort.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Starling Marte up to hit.
The designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Here we go, Astros. Here we go.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add on. It's 8-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
next
1-1.
pitch in the dirt. And 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Luis Contreras up and throwing. King also throwing. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. The throw to first. Out. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
The 2-2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Angel Acuna. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. That's out to center field. Myers makes the catch, and that is that. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 8-5. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Butto. And now, Isaac Paredes. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And there's a ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
This to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball. 1-1.
Paredes gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That's outside. And that's ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And
Ball
that
3,
misses.
inside.
Ball 3.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. Christian Walker getting ready to hit. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. The Astros trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulls that one foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Diaz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Pitch misses inside. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ground ball, left side. It's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So digging in, Jeremy Pena. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The tying run at the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Now a miss. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And the tying run is on base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Butto out of the game, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, A.J. Minter.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Inside, just missed. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
No. 3 balls, no strike.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
There's a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. And fouled off.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
2 outs, bases full. Ben Gamble digs in now.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And there's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Or back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And there's a strike. Ford measures 6 feet 4 inches, 250 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one pulled foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball almost got him there.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And misses inside. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 9-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Caleb Ort gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher on here, Luis Contreras. He's into the game with the bases empty. One down. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. And a foul ball. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. One down, base is empty. Rips one to left. That's a base hit.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Sliced hard but foul. Vientos, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Check swing went around, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. The other way. And foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. McCormick makes the grab. And there are 2 down. And now the Mets DH, Starling Marte. And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. There's a strike up high. 0-2 now. Swings and misses. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 9-6. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Stanek.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Myers, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that one almost hit him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and Guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 4, 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo brings it in, and there's one down. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the ninth, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And that one wrapped foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That one outside. 1-1.
Ball 2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Myers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
He goes down looking. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Astros 6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
No ball, 1 strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
On the ground to first, and that squirts through. And a good start to the inning.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he takes a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball, Walker. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
That clips a corner. The shortstop takes the ball. Inside, almost got him. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And next for the Mets, Juan Soto. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And that one fouled off. That one fouled off. And it skips in the dirt.
Ball.
Struck him out looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And that's through there for a strike.
No
0-1.
ball. 1 strike.
Lindor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit in the air, center field. Myers settles underneath it. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 11 and the Astros 6. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, Reed Garrett.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. And that one cutting but missing down low. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Diaz in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Mets leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. First offering misses badly for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
No. 2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's outside.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That one the other way, and foul ball. The Astros down to their final strike. Draws the walk there.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And now Chas McCormick. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.